இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியை வழங்குவோர் த ரைஸ் எழுமின் தமிழர்கள் இணைந்து நடத்தும் த ரைஸ் எழுமின் வட அமெரிக்க மாநாடு. நடைபெறும் நாள் அக்டோபர் 23, 24, 2020. வட அமெரிக்க தொழில் வணிக வாய்ப்புகளை அறிந்து கொள்ளவும் வெற்றியாளர்களிடமிருந்து கற்றுக்கொள்ளவும் இன்றே பதிவு செய்வீர். பதிவு கட்டணம் இல்லை. பதிவு செய்ய usa.tamilrise.org என்ற இணையதளத்தை பயன்படுத்தவும்.
Everywhere we go, we are looking for connections to grow our business. It's about going out there and meeting people now online, whether it's online or offline, doesn't matter. Everywhere we are seeking for connections and connections, growing our portfolio of connections in the hope to turn it to increase our sales. So this is where today we're going to be having a discussion on what are quality connections and how quality connections can improve your sales and bring about what you want in life, especially in the growth of your business. So with me, I have Madam Vennila, who has a lot of questions for me today when it comes to growing your business with connections. Welcome, Madam Vennila, the founder for English with Vennila YouTube channel. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Aziza. It's a very powerful topic that we are going to discuss today.
Yes.
To grow our business, we need connections. We cannot do it by our own.
That's right. And we know this is a project of Go Global Business School that we have put together, the Certificate in Applied Entrepreneurship program, that we are very happy to have you as a trainerpreneur on board and organize this Certificate in Applied Entrepreneurship for global leaders in your connections and your network. So that's again connections. So yes. You are an expert in connection too, as I know. You really connect with people with heart. So this session is not about how you need to connect with heart. That's deeper conversation we're going to have. So you have some questions for me. You can shoot it out.
Yeah, yes. We have people in business going out with this one word in mind. I need contacts, leads, connections. So everybody is looking for that. And how do we do it? Yeah, how to get quality connections? It's not just any connection. We need quality connections. Otherwise, it can also have an adverse effect on the business. Connections that are not good, low quality connections can bring down the quality of our business. So when we say quality connections, we naturally expect high quality connections that can take the business to the next level. People who can understand and believe in our vision and mission, who have respect the value we add to the business. So it is these people we are looking for. And how do we get those quality connections? So that is what I want.
Where to find them? Very well said. You know, it's a fishing net. Everybody is throwing a fishing net. You have said it really well. I think we had this conversation before. We throw out a fishing net, hoping to get some fish. And you know what? In the ocean, there are all type of fishes, and they may not be what you want. And, you know, they can be sharks too, if you are not careful about it. So when we have this conversation, it's very important that you mention the word quality connection. And you know my expertise, especially my PhD, my honorary PhD is in global entrepreneurship ecosystem, specialization in connections. So great. Business connection, because you know how you get specialized in business connections? Making all the wrong connections and learning from it.
Yeah. Now I can easily relate to it because it's possible for everybody to do it.
Yes, and still believing in the connections, and the word quality is key, because like what you said, we don't want people just to come in and work with us, but we want them to be of real value to the work and to the business. And most importantly, tomorrow's session, we definitely will be covering this, converted into cash, which is very important, and becoming collaborative partners and everything. So how do quality connections, where to find them is your question that you asked. For me, it has always been first level, my own clarity on how I want to connect, who I want to connect, for what I want to connect. So it's not going out there and collecting name cards. Now it's about name and email and contact number. You know, I have been some of the events that's conducted. I don't go to many events because I don't feel the value in events. So I go very, very selected events. And for those that I went to, I know many people go out there, just start marketing their business on the Zoom as they would do on live sessions. That doesn't matter. If you collect names and leads, what are you going to do with it? You know the 6-degree separation?
I'm not aware. I'm sorry. I'm not aware of
Right?
that.
This thing called the 6-degree separation, which means anyone in the world, I mean it, anyone in the world, you can meet within 6 degrees of context. So if I want to meet, so if you want to meet Prime Minister Modi, right? Who do you know that can bring you to Prime Minister Modi? I'm going
Yes,
to play a game with you right now.
Some person who has some influence with a political influence and who is associated with one of my friends. Something like that.
So how many persons do you need to meet to go to that person, to Prime Minister
Yeah,
Modi?
never thought of that. Maybe, maybe different levels. So
Yeah.
when you say 26 degrees, it's surprising.
It is never more than 6. Promise you.
Oh,
It is just that we have never thought about it. Now you have also made the second
yes.
point. Why do you want to meet Prime Minister Modi? So connections, quality connections are not just to be there to just talk about yourself. So why do you want to meet him? When you are clear of yourself, why you want to meet someone, the person will show up. Let me tell you, I speak from my own experience of like people showing up just because you have set the intention for them to come together and be together. I think you are one such manifestation as well, if I were to say.
Yeah, for me also, you are a quality connection that I have attracted, I can say.
Yes.
So
So when you say the clarity is the first thing, how do you attract? The first thing is to have clarity in what you want. And when you get the clarity of what you want, then the next step comes. And where do you find them? You can't go to groups and just start spamming about yourself. You need to find out what is the group for. So don't go into groups and activities which is not in line with what you are doing or the customers that you are looking for. For example, if you are going into a parent support group, let's say you are a parent, you're promoting parenting programs. So you go into a parent support group and you start spamming them with parenting information. Would that help? They will be irritated, right? Because there will be probably 10 other parenting teachers as well. You may not know what the focus group is about. So when you go into such spaces, they can be very sensitive and you need to really be aligned to the program, the activities. So when you're going into any space, but if the same parenting causes, if you go into a business group and you say, hey, are you a parent? Look, check this out. It's a different game. So you can be in very different places. That's a habit of a lot of people. And I remember this very, very vividly. One of our Singaporean pioneer in the industry, in the media, he told us, he said, and this is it's a non-biased, very, very simple joke that we have. And I want to share this with you, being in the Indian community as well. So he's a Tamilian, by the way. So he said, if you go to Little India, our Singapore, Little India, we have a street.
yes.
If you see someone having a flower shop and the fellow is having very good business, somebody in a few days will open another flower shop next to it. And he will do the same business there.
Yes.
And then when these two fellows are doing business, the third fellow will come and set up the same flower shop as a third person. So what happens? It gets diluted. You never think of going somewhere else to fish. You want to be in the same pond. There is ocean. So we are always looking for the quality connections in the wrong place. You never know. So with your clarity and your creativity is the second one. You will be able to go to the right place and meet the right people at the right time. So this is the thing I feel that, you need to be clear about. More details we'll share tomorrow because there's different aspects of quality connections, because the most important thing is to convert to cash and the leads that we want generated. So leads are very important for us to look at. So I trust I answered your question in that space.
Yes, of course. Yes. These are very important. And as we said, high quality connections. Yes, and it also brings me to this point, like dissociating ourselves from the wrong connections.
Okay.
Sometimes we find ourselves trapped in the wrong place
So why do we allow ourselves to be trapped? That's where your education comes in. That's where your transformation learning about your values. You said it very well at the early part of the conversation. People value you. How much do they value you? How much, and you stay with people who value you. And if what I have been doing, and naturally me and my business partner, Mr. Ayapadas, both of us are very, very careful. And he's like the guiding light for me to really realize that the people you surround with, how much they value you. If they don't value you, interestingly, they will not, we don't have to go away because we never exclude anybody. They will decide to just move on. So we allow people to go away, and we don't have any. So if you say you are going to move away, you're going to withdraw, that's a very not nice phase. So you suddenly appear, you suddenly disappear. You don't do that. So that's why in Go Global Business School, we say we take people as far as they want to go, and we really mean it. Some people may have a $10,000 dream. Some people may have a $1 million dream. Some people have $10 million dream. And as I told you, our company is on a roadmap for IPO. We have a $500 million market cap. And we have mentors and partner companies in the hotel industry that we are building a $1 billion market cap for growth. So these are different phases people grow with us. So if you are someone in that phase of growth, we're happy to connect. So that's where we allow people to come into the network, benefit from it, and move. And they can come back again when they are ready, right? So we're always there, grounded and available for people to show up. So it's not about withdrawing from connections. And that is not what we advocate. It's not about going away from wrong connection. So you just be there and because you vibrate a different energy, people may not be able to accept it at their level of growth, and they'll come back. Honestly, I have been in that space. I have been allowed to be in space where I felt that I was not suitable for, and I moved out a bit, and then they're always there for me. And I know that, I can come back. It has happened to me, and they're always there for me. So this is the kind of support that we are giving for people to operate and to understand their own value and also value others, which is so, so crucial. This is something that you have pointed out from the early part. So quality connection is about valuing and adding value to each other as well. Very well said. So you have another question. I love answering questions. Your questions are so deep.
So it's good that I touched upon that point because I got enlightened. Yes.
Okay.
So
great, ma'am. Any other? Yeah.
And when we establish these connections, we want them to be lasting, permanent connections that can leave a positive, powerful impact on what we do.
That's right.
And it's about building and nurturing relationships with them as well.
Yes.
Not just for business at that level, but also going deeper and sharing mutual regard for each other, sharing our vision. And sometimes they will be there to give us a higher vision. It's not like we have something and we have people, we want people who believe in our vision. It's also like we can listen to them, people of higher vision. They will actually be of greater value to the business that we do.
That's right. That's right.
So the only thing is we have to become deserving to attract such connections.
That's right.
So what we spoke yesterday also is of great importance, like transformation. The better we become, the better connections we attract.
The vibration.
And also lasting and permanent.
That's right. That's right. Very true. And so that's why we have the 3 groups of people that we need to when you meet someone, I have had this experience. Everybody you meet, you think they are your customers. Those were the days, I still remember when I was flying in the flight and I was like having this business or this vision. I feel like, can I just stand up and tell everybody about my business and just, let them know they may be in that. So this is our crazy mind thinking that everybody can be our customer. That's not true. The 3 groups of people, if we can compartmentalize them, there's many groups. This 3 group can be subdivision. But what we are saying is this group of people, this 3 group of people we are looking at, the first is the supporters, right? The supporters are the ones who will not be your customers. Don't expect them to buy your stuff. They are your supporters who believe in your vision. They are able to give you advice. They are able to be there as a pillar to say, you go, girl, right?
Yes.
You don't, because if you expect them to buy your product and become your customer, you are going to disappoint yourself because it's not going to
Yes.
happen. You don't need them. Just them being with you, you already have that strength and the stamina and the growth, that support. So that's your support network. And you definitely need a support network, a mentors network, masters network. And masters and mentors are a whole different species of people, and they are from different specialization walking in front of you. They must have been there and done that, not attending training programs just like that. People who've been there and done that, they walk in front of you and your area of specialization. So you can learn from them. So the support network. This is not watching some video and saying that they are my master. No, this quality network must have a support network that has that. The second one is your customer network. So who are customers? People who see value in your business. What we want to take these customers, like what you said, Madam Vennila, is to convert them into advocates. The relationship built, and I know you have a tremendous relationship built because of this. And just as how in Go Global Business School, we convert customers to the next level of collaboration, partners too, and shareholders. That's an exciting thing, right? How customers can become shareholders. That is the kind of quality connection you're talking about, right?
Yes, yes, definitely.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
You're
the
not
kind
just
of connections we make.
yes.
That's the kind of connections we make. Our shareholders have been there and done that. They are our customers first. They believe in our work and they move on. So this is a different group of network, the customers network. And so these people will be able to benefit from your value, right? And so, for example, I want to give Vennila Ji as an example. Madam Vennila, you teach English, okay? So you're going to teach English to, I won't even say me, another English teacher from US. Is this something you can do? Is it you can sell your program to him?
Yeah, actually they are native speakers, so it's like we want to learn from them.
Yes. Okay. So this is a simple example that is not that who is greater. I'm not talking about, you just said it native speaker, just as Tamil. You're a Tamil
Yes.
speaking person. If I say I'm conducting Tamil class, can I invite Vennila Ji come learn Tamil from me? That's bullshit, right? Sorry about that. So but exactly what it is. Sorry for that language. So it's really, who are you approaching the customer? Know about them first. Just because Vennila ma'am is teaching English, Madam Vennila is teaching English, doesn't mean that she doesn't know Tamil. I need to find out who is my customer, where they are at, before I can even approach for customer sales. So that's the second group. And the more we give value, right? For example, the kind of value that you saw in the training and coaching mentoring industry that Global Business School has, that's how the quality connection happens, right? And then comes the third group of people. So the quality connection becomes a next level growth for the customers. If they are customers, they can grow from from customer to advocate. That means they preach you, they breathe you, they so believe in you, they refer you clients, they become your word of mouth marketing team.
Yes.
So that's the other one. Then the third group of people. So the first is support. The second is customers. All right. The third is a very exciting group of people. They are your partners and your associates. So this is where a relationship like this becomes like this. And tomorrow we'll talk more about this. This is the network that goes beyond just saying word of mouth marketing. Yes, I've enjoyed. Yeah, this cup is beautiful. I bought it. Very nice. Okay, I gotta go. That is your advocate, right? Because other things are a partner. I like it. Where did you make it? Oh my God, I so believe in this. Look at it. And all, going into details of where it came from, a partner will stay with you in your mission and walk the journey with you. They need not be your shareholders. They need not be. They can be your partner. We say, don't look at people to make money from each other. Look at people how you can make money with each other. That is really quality connections. When you think about it. To increase your sales, that is the mindset you need to go out. And one final thing, as we talk about connections, always be giving.
Yes,
That is,
that's the point I was about to say. Yes, it's not only receiving, it's giving. How can we be of service to them? That attitude. Yes.
That's right. And we definitely need to learn from one of the biggest mentors in the world, the Business Network International. They have more than 200,000 members globally. So they must be doing right when they create these quality connections. They have this givers gain philosophy. And this is the philosophy that has proven time and time and again for humanity. The more you give, there's a law of
Yes. The
law
more
of
we
give and
receive,
receive. The more you give, the more you receive.
we receive.
What you sow, you reap. So this is where the sowing the seed connection is about sowing seeds, sowing seed of clarity, sowing seed of love and truth and authenticity. That will really support us in reaping the results that we want. Of course, sales is natural when this kind of relationship is built.
Correct.
When so quality connection, as you said in the beginning, I stand with you on that. Creating relationships that beyond money.
Naturally happens. It's a natural byproduct.
That's
Sales.
people start seeing the value. So the more you give. எப்படி சொல்லுவாங்க திணற மாதிரி, you feel like you are already suffocated
Yes.
because you have given so much, you've received so much, and you know for a fact these are real givings, and that touches your heart. Right? So when people touch our heart, we will never forget them. So that's the kind of giving and that's the kind of business clarity you need. That's the other clarity, not only personal clarity, business clarity, what your business actually does. That's why in all our connecting and networking events, there are 4 questions we ask everybody to give, right? Introduce yourself, your name,
Yes.
your
Yes.
business, what business you do.
No
Don't say
problem.
you're a business owner. Everybody is a business owner or a business entrepreneur. Don't introduce yourself as an entrepreneur. Tell the name of your business. And then there's 2 very important questions that we ask everybody to tell.
What problem does it solve?
Okay, please say it out.
Yes. What problem does it solve? And how can we be of help to that?
Yes.
Yes.
What support do I need? That's the other question. So it is us being humbling ourselves to tell what support I need. So we always tell people we want to reach out to 100,000 SMEs. We want to reach out to 100,000 business people who can support us. We want to speak to them. We want to reach out to 1,000 trainers, coaches, mentors around the world so that everybody can come together in a whole new space of conscious business. Who can support us? So this is the clarity that you want to give. You want to say it out. Who is this people you want to reach out to? So they naturally will get attracted, and people who knows people will get attracted and make it happen for us. That is the clarity in business that we need, and calling out our numbers. It is very important. That shows your clarity. When you meet people, you will know whether they will be your support network, your customer network, or your partner network. And you can speak to them accordingly.
Yes. Yes, that's a very, very good point. Quality in contrast with the quantity. So it's not just the numbers, but
That's right.
even if they are few, those who will make a difference. That matters.
For many people who know me, who are watching this video, they will know, is Aziza saying this? She was literally in all the networking events I was in. It's like, where will you not be? This is the same Aziza, by the way, because I don't go into even webinars nowadays until and unless I'm very clear and my team kind of approves that this is the place that we want to operate from. Then I will get a go ahead to go and be seen. So that's the kind of environment I've created myself so that it's really a humbling thing for me, because if not, I'm going to go out there and meet all kinds of people and I just collect name cards. Then what? There's no follow-up. There's no clarity in the next level of growth. So even if you have a small handful, that is the one that can create all the difference in our business and our life. So that is the outcome that we have generated out of more than since 2002. This has been my journey, connecting and connecting and connecting. And this is where I am, with global connections, like what I told you earlier on. My business partner and myself, both of us are very blessed that, people that come into our program choose to become shareholders and, become investors and partners in our companies. They generate connections and they start growing their business with us. And that's how Global Sparks, our portal, is a support network. Our mentor, who became our partner. So he set up his company with us in Singapore, Go Global Technologies. So this is the kind of real...
Our mentors becoming our partners. That's unbelievable.
Yes. So there is gaps. What I realize is there is gaps everywhere in everybody's life. And when we are able to support that and fill in that gap, and normally as we expand, we realize that gap is not always financial gaps. There are so many other gaps. In our program, in the Certificate in Applied Entrepreneurship, I'm kind of like giving away everything, right?
It's good. It's good. So,
Yeah.
however much we give, people
Yes.
want more.
Exactly. So that's why we have created the Certificate in Applied Entrepreneurship, that we get you to practice. Remember, your sales is in your phone. How much have we tapped on our network, which is your net worth? You know, everybody say your network is your net worth. That is only true in the capital market sense. It's very true, because when your network is your net worth, that's why WhatsApp was sold to Facebook for $19 billion, because they have the data. So what is your data here? But what is the clarity of your data? Do you know exactly what they want, who they are? So this is where in the Certificate in Applied Entrepreneurship, we will mine your data, and you will create new data, and that will create value for your business and really increase the way that, and of course, getting into the clarity and identifying your support network, your customer network, and your partner network. That's right. In our 12 sessions, and this is really exciting that we are putting together with you, Madam Vennila, that in these 12 sessions, that's 24 hours, there will be a lot of learning. And because it's 888 hours of time together, they will be in communication with us on WhatsApp group activities and exercises for their own business. We're not giving extra from outside. It is like you're going to immerse like a horse, no? You're not going to get diverted. You're going to be focused in expanding what you want in life. And even if you don't have a business, yesterday you said, even if you don't have a business, you will be able to find like-minded collaborating partners in the platform. So what happened in our last program, I'll just quickly tell you, and then I'll let you speak. The last program that we conducted, we always want to speak of the latest success, right? We don't want to talk about, even though it's been around since 2009, the latest is how we have generated some powerful connections in that space, which is number one, we got connections into the within the partners, within the participants. They became connected. They got collaborations happening. They got customers from each other within the network. All right. And one of them, who actually, we call her the top student, literally gave testimony that from outside, she built her confidence to expand her energy, that she got customers from outside. She didn't know where they come from. Suddenly, she was attracting all these customers from the moment she started this class, the moment she paid the money. Even on the day itself, she got new clients. And within the 12 sessions, she made back 10 times the money she invested. We are not saying that. We are saying within the 12 weeks, you will make back the money you invest in new avenues, new way of doing business, new business models. This is our promise to you that this happens. Yes. And this is something that we stand for it. It has happened again and again and again for many, many business people. And then, of course, so either you make back your money, right? That's a promise. Or you may get into collaboration to new ideas to make back the money. Or you may end up collaborating with Go Global Business School to make back your money. So
one of these three things is sure to happen.
Yes, our top student achieved all three. That is the truth. She achieved all three. Within the program, within the 12 weeks, she was put into a global stage with all the global mentors, including the teacher of Robert Kiyosaki and everybody. She was in the same stage on posters and global everywhere with everyone. So this is the kind of next level of growth people can get. Now, I'm not going to take credit for her success. Let me just be very clear about this. We are saying it is possible. Are you able to generate it for yourself? That is the question. So we can show you 101 testimony, we have so many success stories, and not only from our programs that we have done it, we have so many success stories of people working in our programs, supporting others in that space, creating their success. So what is it? It's not about other people's success. What is it that is in your success? What are you capable of? How are you able to do it? Only by showing up in this kind of environment that can make all the difference in our lives. So this 888 hours that one person when you get involved in it, immersed in it, you come up with an open context.
Open-mindedness.
That's right. and who you are. That's it.
Yes. It was a great discussion. Yes.
So tomorrow we will be having more conversations on collaborations that can convert to cash. We just don't want any collaboration. We want effective collaborations that can convert to cash. So if you have not watched the transformation video, the video that talked about curing your I know disease, you can refer to it. The link here we will share with you. This was done yesterday, and you can look into it, how you can cure the I know disease to grow your business. And today we have covered enough about quality connections. And tomorrow we will be having a very, very interesting conversation on effective collaboration. Remember, I showed you like this. How do you do this to generate cash? It's about generating cash into your bank account. So how does that happen? So let's have a conversation tomorrow.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Thank you, Dr. Aziza, for another wonderful session. Yes. So one leading to the other, and one helping the other. Yes.
That's right. And that's where, if you want more details on the Certificate in Applied Entrepreneurship Program, they can contact you, Madam Vennila. We'll also put in the link into the chat box as well. Thank you. Have a blessed day, everyone. See y'all tomorrow.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
குறிஞ்சி, முல்லை, மருதம், நெய்தல், பாலை என தமிழ் இதுவரை அறிந்தது 5 திணைகள். 19, 20ஆம் நூற்றாண்டுகளில் உலகெல்லாம் பரவிய தமிழர்கள் அறிவும், உழைப்பும், தொழில் முனைப்பும் பகிர்ந்து, தாங்களும் வளர்ந்து, தமக்கு இடம் தந்த நாடுகளையும் வளர்த்து, பன்முக பெருமிதங்களுடன் உருவாக்கியிருப்பது அயலகம் எனும் 6ஆம் திணை. 5 திணை தாயக நிலப்பரப்பு தமிழரையும் 6ஆம் திணையான உலகத் தமிழர்களையும் கூட்டு சிந்தனை, கூட்டு மூலதனம், கூட்டு தொழில் முனைதல் என 21ஆம் நூற்றாண்டு தமிழர் எழுச்சிக்கான புள்ளிகளில் இணைக்கும் நம்பிக்கை பேரமைப்பு த ரைஸ் என்ற எழுமின் அக்டோபர் 23, 24 நாட்களில் அமெரிக்கா, கனடா நாடுகளில் த ரைஸ் எழுமின் தமிழர்கள் இணைந்து நடத்தும் அனைத்துலக தமிழ் தொழில் முனைவோர் மற்றும் திறனாளர்கள் மாநாடு ஒரு வரலாற்று திருப்புமுனை. வெற்றியாளர்களிடமிருந்து கற்றுக்கொள்ளவும், தொழில் முனைதல் கனவுகளுக்கு வழித்தடம் வகுக்கவும், வட அமெரிக்க தொழில் வணிக வாய்ப்புகளை அறியவும் விரும்புவோர் இன்றே பதிவு செய்வீர். இது தமிழர் தலை நிமிர் காலம். பதிவு கட்டணம் இல்லை. பதிவு செய்ய விரும்புவோர் usa.tamilrise.org என்ற முகவரியை பயன்படுத்தலாம்.